fact, there's another very high growth NBFC which is waiting by very patiently. Rajesh Sharma, MD, CEO of Capri Global, also engaged, quite engrossed in gold loan, but have been doing it successfully so far. Rajesh, good morning. Thanks a lot for your time. A certain section of the market actually sees you as a very strong contender in the gold loan market, and you're gaining market share sharply. Talk to us about, why don't we start by some of the processes which are prevalent in the industry and how you have kept your processes so strong in gold loan.
So after this RBI action, we are also reviewing all our processes, seeing that yes, all the compliance that we should do compliant. In fact, our chief compliance officer is holding all the meetings. If you talk about existing processes, some of the practices which are commonly followed by all the lenders. However, as far as the loan to value and other things are concerned, I think we are better placed there. We are strictly monitoring our loan to value. And now we have taken the note of this disbursement in the cash, and we have completely gone as per the RBI direction. So we clearly see if we have to grow the business, I think we have to follow the line which on the dotted line which the regulator want us to do. While the customer segment in this always insist for that they should be given the loan at a particular loan to value, and competition is intense. But despite that, I think our loan to value is meeting all the RBI norms, and we are quite confident to continue to do within that framework.
Okay, fair enough. Mr. Sharma, morning. Let's also talk a little bit more about the gold loan AUM in particular. And, we've been seeing a lot of regulatory action as well from the Reserve Bank on gold loans. Have you received any sort of communication? How is it for you when it comes to business?
So business is going on as usual, and from RBI keep doing their regular inspection, whatever observation that we absolutely follow them to comply to improve our workings. So recently we have not got any it's such any remark or any advisory on our gold loan business. So thereby it means that yes, and of course despite that we are strictly reviewing our all the things by our internal audit team, our the compliance team, and we are quite confident that our business will continue to grow within that framework stipulated by Reserve Bank.
Okay. The other thing I wanted to understand was whether you're on track to deliver this 15% ROE over the medium term that you had guided for earlier.
Oh, yes, of course. So if you see, the last 15 months, we opened about 750 branches of the gold loan. And because of that, our operating cost was elevated. This year, after the March, all the branches will start delivering a break-even and profitability. And next year, we'll come back to a ROE of in above about 12%. And once we go in mid-teen, we certainly going on a path and working towards to achieve ROE of 15%.
Your disbursement growth in housing and the gold loan, and especially gold loans, has been contributing to the momentum for you so far. Help us understand what kind of growth numbers do you see for each of these segments, that's housing and gold both, going forward?
So if we talk about gold loan this year, we should close a book around 3,000 crore, which is a almost because it's a new business. I will not say base was small. Next year, the book will close about in the range of about 5,000 crore rupees with the gold loan alone. If you talk about home loan, that is growing at a pace of about 40% year on year. And there's a tremendous opportunity exists. If we talk about the gold loan, I think still the kind of gold reserve our country have and among the retail people, only 10 to 15% gold is only availed for the credit purposes. And if we go that segment offer the huge potential, the market is still controlled by the pawn brokers and the local people who lend at a very high abnormal rate of interest. So I clearly see this market growing at a pace of 20 to 30% year after year for next few years for us.
Okay, and you can recently as well received the composite corporate agency license from IRDAI. What kind of a business opportunity do you see? What's the addressable market according to you?
So currently we have about 300,000 plus customer, which next year we should cross about 700,000 to 800,000 plus customer. We intend to offer the insurance solution for all our customers by making a cross sell to make them available, and we are also going with the path where IRD is saying that everybody should be insured. So insurance, I think we believe that kind of customer we deal with is a very basic minimum thing, because a customer is not able to afford when they are hit by the adverse any accident or any kind of a disease and hospitalization expenses. The kind of customer 3 to 4 thousand rupees policy we are able to give them and protect their any uncertainty which arise from these kind of emergency. So this solution will be offered to all our customer, and we hope that next year from the our insurance tech platform which we are building will be able to generate a top line of about 100 crore rupees, and there should be a decent profit, which is in terms of a fee income kind of a thing for our this vertical.
All right, appreciate your time. Thank you for taking us through those targets as well as the outlook as to how business is going on with you. You will make sure that you comply with all the RBI regulations, and confident as well about growth at about 5,000 crores by the next year.